the weekend. It's the weekend. Thank you for tuning in to the Wendy Inspire channel and for joining our Happy BME Village where everyone belongs. So no matter who you are, how you are, what you are, you're safe here with us here in our Happy BME Village. Alright, so before I start with our weekend video, first I would like to shout out my queen of the day. We are going to call her Mrs. Ball Gown. I had an opportunity to chat with her a little bit over the weekend, and I just wanted to send some encouragement to you, Mrs. Ball Gown. I told you I was going to have a special message at the beginning of my video just for you, so I just wanted to remind you that you are beautiful. I wanted to remind you that you are worth great value, and I also wanted to remind you that you deserve love, you deserve respect, and you deserve support. So we are praying for you, we are pulling for you, and I know that everything is going to work out. So I just wanted to shout out Queen. We'll call her Mrs. Ball Gown. She knows who she is. So thank you for tuning in. This weekend I just want to give you guys an update on my hair. So I started the Loc'd journey about 4 months ago, and I can't even believe it. I said that I was going to continue to give you guys updates about my hair, and it's 4 months later, and I can't even believe that I'm 4 months locked, and I still have no regrets. So at month 4, I'm starting to have less shrinkage, which I'm really happy about. Typically, so I had my hair washed and retwisted about 2 weeks ago, and typically the first 3 days my length stays. So 3 days after I get my hair washed and retwisted, the length stays to my shoulder. And then after 3 days, it shrivels up to the bottom of my ears. It shrivels off, so it goes from my shoulder all the way up to about here. And every single time I went in and I got my hair washed and retwisted, it was long for 3 days, and then after 3 days, it would just shrivel back up. Something that I've done differently. So when I first had my hair locked, I would spray it with a mixture of water and coconut oil. And the reason why I would spray it is because I'd like to have the ends curled up. So I like the ends to be curly instead of long and stringy. And when I would spray the water mixture, it would cause my ends to curl up. But it would also cause my hair to get more puffy and frizzy. So this time around, I stopped spraying it with the water coconut oil mixture, and I just oil my scalp with coconut oil. So I oil my scalp with organic coconut oil, and that is all I do, and I massage it. And also something else that I'm doing a little bit differently now that I'm at month 4 is I leave a bonnet on my hair while I'm in the shower. So before, and the reason why I removed my bonnet in month 1, 2, and 3 is because the ends were so stringy that I needed the moisture in the shower to cause my hair to shrivel up so it didn't look so stringy. But now that I'm 4 months locked, I don't have to do that. So what I'm doing now is I still sleep in a silk bonnet, so I still put my silk bonnet on my head. And this is my silk bonnet. So I just put it on my head at night, I push it back, and then the length is about the length of the bonnet of my hair. So I would say if you're starting to wear silk bonnets, make sure it is the length of the bonnet matches the length of your hair, so that way it won't cause it to shrivel up more. So if the bonnet was even tighter, then the length of my hair would shrivel back up. So at night I sleep in this silk bonnet, then I get a shower with the bonnet on my head, and then I don't remove the bonnet until after I apply my makeup and I'm walking out the door. Since I've been doing that, it is also helping with the frizz, and it's also helping with maintaining the length. And it's silk, so it keeps my hair from snagging, and then also it keeps my hair from snagging on the bonnet and also snagging on the pillow. So when we have our natural hair locked, we have to be very mindful of the type of pillowcase we have, or even the type of bonnet we have on our head, because any type of cotton is going to cause our hair to snag, and it's also going to cause frizz. So if you're new to the lock community, the lock journey, if you have baby locks, congratulations and welcome. I absolutely would recommend that you invest in some sort of silk scarf, silk bonnet, silk pillowcase to preserve your locks. So I'll give you a close-up. I'm happy. That's all I can say. 4 months in, I still have no regrets. 4 months in, I'm still happy I did it. And they're starting to look more like locks. So I would say the most challenging time when you lock your hair is when it's fresh, because they don't really look like locks, and depending on the type of hair you had prior to locks will determine the way your locks are going to turn out. It's going to determine the length of time it's going to take for your hair to actually lock. So my hair was natural, but it was processed natural. And what I mean by that, I mean not processed with chemicals as far as perms, but it was processed as far as I did the Dominican flat iron a lot. So when you go to the Dominicans to get your hair pressed, your hair is pressed. Your hair is bone straight, and it can last 2 weeks to a month, and it's super duper duper straight. And when you do that over and over again, and when you do it for years at a time, it actually permanently changes the texture of your hair. Now, fortunately, I didn't do it long enough for it to permanently change it, but I did it long enough that it took some time. It actually took 3 months before the stringiness and the straggliness started to go away. So right now that I'm 4 months locked, the stringiness of my locks is going away. So before, it was very, very stringy. My ends were very, very stringy. Now they're not so stringy. And then also again, like on day 4 after getting my hair washed and retwisted, the back of my hair would shrivel all the way up to my ears. So now I'm starting to keep a little bit more length, and I'm happy about that. Now as far as the locks itself, they're actually starting to look more like locks. So I started my locks with comb coils, and I do have one interlock lock. Isn't that funny? I have one interlocked locked. And the only lock that I have that's interlocked is this one. And I have this one interlocked because, is that the one? Yeah, this is the one. I have this one interlocked because it would always unravel. So after like a week, it would just unravel completely, and it would be loose hair to about here. And then I would have like this little piece. So my style is interlocked, just this one. And all these are non-interlocked. So just want to give you an update. Really, really happy with it. It is the best thing that I could have ever done for my hair. My hair is much more healthy. You see I have my edges back. Look at my edges. So my hairline started to grow in when I stopped messing with it, stopped pulling on it, stopped putting lots of heat on it. And it's just healthy. So I just wanted to share the update about my hair. I told you I would keep you guys updated and kind of let you know what's going on. The ends look a lot better. They're still a little curly, but they're not as stringy. So this is my hair, 4 months locked. Everybody's hair is completely different. Again, it depends on the state of your hair before you get started. One thing that I am very, very glad I did is I'm glad that I allowed my hair to grow out first. So my hair being completely straight was to my shoulders. So that helped with the process. So when I first started, I didn't care for the way it looked because it looked really, really stringy. So I had enough length to kind of pin it up, pull it up, and do different creative styles as it started to form. So I'm 4 months in, I'm very happy. For those of you who are out there thinking about locking your hair, I encourage you to try it because you're not locked in to the process until it's been 4 months or more, and then you can still actually comb them out if you really want to. So just want to send a special shout out to all of our lock kings, all of our lock queens, all of our natural girls, all of our natural boys. You know, I'm just so proud to be a part of the Loc'd community. I'm so proud to be someone that is embracing the way the Most High created me to be. It feels good. It feels good to be courageous enough to not look like everyone else, or not trying to fit in the standard box of beauty, because we make our own box of beauty. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Wendy Inspired channel, and for joining our happy B&B village where everyone belongs. So no matter who you are, how you are, or what you are, you're safe here with us here in our happy B&B village. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time this Thursday on the Wendy Inspired channel. Make it a great day.